You have to fully embrace the journey that is the Eisenhower Fellowship. You have to relax. You have to go into the meeting and just see where the conversation leads you. Listen to your fellow cohorts, listen to their discussion. And that was a life-changing moment for me on a personal level. On a professional level, the Eisenhower Fellowship has allowed me to think about the complexity of the problem that I want to solve. The energy transition that the world needs to make now in order to ensure that the 11 billion people that will be on this globe by the end of the century have access to electricity with zero carbon impact.
We were sitting on the floor and eating a traditional Saudi meal with our hands, talking about life and family. It was really in that moment that I discovered my purpose. I discovered affirmation, and I discovered direction. But most importantly, I discovered others who also believe in what can be.
I've had the great opportunity to be a compulsive coach, is what I call myself today. That is the purpose of my life, to believe in others because they will believe in themselves. To be the change that I need to be so that the world around me will change.
I met so many people with so many different backgrounds, and whenever I told them I make beer, their eyes lit up. They started to smile. They immediately engaged me in a conversation, wanted to drag me to the next brew pub to show me their favorite beer. I want to take this characteristic, this unique trait of collaboration, and harness it, and work together as an industry, and work together to exchange best practices in sustainability, to brew more sustainably, to be more sustainable employers, to be better leaders in the community, and collectively as an industry work together and raise it to a new level, and hopefully inspire other industries by that.
And my Eisenhower Fellowship taught me 3 key lessons in leadership about being persistent and consistent. Number 1, push through discomfort. Number 2, control negative self-talk. And number 3, be inclusive. As I start this next chapter as an Eisenhower Fellow, I am committed to building new philanthropy models and platforms that effectively incentivize collaboration.
We traveled deep to the rural, dusty Sri Lanka and identified problems that needed solutions, and we resolved them.
With every meeting, my hypothesis was challenged. With every meeting, my problem statement was redefined. At the heart of every public policy formulation lie the people.
It is through the arts that we learn how to be human, that we learn about compassion, connectivity, that we learn to break down our differences, that we learn to ask the right questions for these wars to perhaps not happen in the future, for all the barriers to be broken down, for the discrimination to be broken down. I think it starts with something very fundamental: education.
So I don't know about you. I thought my Eisenhower journey began in May and ended in November, but turns out it's just beginning. Thank you.